Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your November astrology. And what a month we've got. Finally, the energies are lifting. And there should be a little bit more of internal calm. We have Mercury going direct on election day. We have the great Jupiter and Pluto conjunction, which none of us are going to experience this exact same conjunction in this format ever again for the rest of our lives. Some of us may say, thank the goddess for that. But anyway, it's about transformation and change. It's about the evolution of our spirit, the evolution and emancipation of our spirit from something that needed drastic change. And drastic change has been happening to all of us individually and globally since April. And this is the final push forward. It's going to be pretty intense. And it's also a time where we do need to protect ourselves because everything is exaggerated around that time. So everything is spreading, everything is growing, everything is transforming. So keep yourself safe and focus on what it is that you want to increase in your life. And on another positive note, I am delighted to say that Mars, the planet of action, passion, energy, our driving force, has been going retrograde for some time now. And it has been very draining for all of us. Now we can feel stoked again. Our passion and our mojo, it is relaunched as Mars goes direct. Here's your November astrology. Aries, Mercury is going direct in Libra, our opposite sign, but it gives us the gift of harmony. It gives us the gift of finding balance in our life and also compromising, a word we don't normally relate to, but we should. So it allows us to compromise and find harmony in our interactions, in our relationships, our personal relationships, our romantic relationships, and our business partnerships. So we're feeling a lot clearer. And don't forget, our ruler Mars is going direct. So we've been through a tough time. We've been exhausted and not feeling our usual drive forward. So, and also the good news is Mars is going direct till January. So we've got, strong power all the way through till January now. So that is such fabulous news. It couldn't get any better than that. Now, the great Jupiter and Pluto conjunction is about our career and our reputation, which has been under the spotlight since April. And the cosmos is saying to us, it's time now to spread your wings, to transform, to grow, and to be optimistically take a leap into the unknown towards what you want to do and who you want to be and how you want to present yourself in the world. Now, Pluto, of course, is like, I'm going to change everything. I'm going to just destroy everything. And then you can start on this fabulous journey. But the good news is that Jupiter is one of the few planets that can top Pluto in any situations where planets are entangled with Pluto. Because Jupiter is such an optimistic and life-enhancing and positive force that it enables us to individually, overcome and be able to deal with whatever Pluto is stripping away. Pluto doesn't just strip things away to cause mayhem. Pluto drags us into the underworld so that we can deal with things and we can properly have a rebirth so that we're not carrying all the past behind us anymore. See this month and the future as a brand new fresh start for you, where we're rebooted and we're ready to go and we don't have to do things the way that they were done before. The only downside is Jupiter and Pluto. A lot of astrologers have been saying, and do I agree? Potentially, when it comes to things like viruses, traditionally in old school astrology, this would be a time where things get a lot worse before they get better. So do look after yourself in this time, whatever you believe about the virus. It's, in all situations, with things spreading, when Jupiter gets involved, it's, things increase. So just take care of yourself this month, although you are stronger than usual. Now, Venus is opposing Mars on the 9th of November, and an opposition can cause friction, but it can also stoke up desire And these two are doing a dance of sensuality with each other. So there is this sense that you might be overcome with passion or desire or longing. You can reboot your sensuality in relationships. There's a great love affair that could begin at this time. And if you're not into relationships or you're too young to have relationships, it might be a love affair with a creative project, but it can be all consuming. If you're in a relationship and it's not working for you, however, this opposition can show the conflict, bring the conflict out in the open and make you feel a bit discombobulated. Mars is going direct in our sign, hurrah, on the 13th, 14th of November, depending on where you are. And that's when you'll start to truly feel yourself. And I believe, even though, it's just getting going, I think it will almost be an instant shift of energy and power and emotion, and you'll be feeling yourself again. The new supermoon is in Scorpio, and it's sextile Jupiter and Pluto, which is a good thing. So this new moon in Scorpio, for you, it brings out your mystery, your sensuality, your primal and taboo feelings about life, death, rebirth, obsession. But because of this lovely sextile to Jupiter, you're seeing beyond your fears. You have the opportunity to see beyond your fears and to see beyond anything that limits you in a primal way, any fears that limit you. It's almost like you're going into a process of acceptance of the changes that have happened this year, and you're coming out going, right, this is it. I'm going to take where I am now and make something fabulous out of it. And you have this real inner faith because you faced your inner demons. Now, with Venus square Jupiter on the 16th, again, that in terms of relationships, it's very important to find balance. Otherwise, you might feel yourself in a power struggle between work, between other projects and your intimate relationships. I don't think it's a big deal, though, because, as I say, generally you're feeling much better. Mercury comes out of retro shadow on the 19th. And don't forget, at the moment, you're feeling particularly in tune with what's going on around you. You may have been through so much confusion last month, and now you're much clearer about the decisions that you want to take, and you're like, right, I know exactly what to do. Venus is entering Scorpio on the 21st, and that makes it one of the most sizzling times of the year for you. You're like, I am feeling passion and desire. You also want depth when it comes to your intimate relationships. You don't want anything superficial. Although the danger with Venus here is that we can hanker for something secret, something naughty, something that needs to remain hidden. So, use that Venus in Scorpio to take your intimate relationships deeper, rather than having an escape plan to get up with some naughty shenanigans that you keep to yourself. Or do what you want. None of my business. I'm just saying. The sun in Sagittarius is also fabulous for us because it's a fellow fire sign, and it makes it our most adventurous time of the year. So when the sun goes into Sagittarius, we're like, yes! I mean, generally, we're going to feel much more optimistic and excited, and that we want to get things done and experience different things. And our mind is coming up with all sorts of ideas. So even if we're in a limited space, we feel fulfilled because we're able to find adventure everywhere. If you were trapped in a matchbox under the sink, you would find ways to have adventure and pleasure. It is that kind of vibe. Nothing can hold us down this month. We are good to go. Also, Neptune is going direct. Now, when Neptune goes retrograde, it's actually not a bad thing because we're not so lost in our dreams and our illusions. We're able to be practical and actually put our dreams and help turn them into reality. But also, I don't know about you, but I have enough of Neptune retrograde and being all sensible, because when we dream, that's when we create our future. When we sit there and we come up with ideas and fantasies for our future, we're actually throwing the seeds out into the cosmos to help them come into being. If we don't dream it, if we don't sit there and enjoy some of the mysteries of our spirituality and the wilder side of our imagination, then it's very difficult to make things happen in the mundane. So our magical selves are back. We're stepping in to our magical selves again. Finally, this month ends on the full moon in Gemini, and it's an eclipse. So for you, you're going to have a revelation connected to communication. Somebody's going to say something to you. You're going to come up with an idea, and it's be like, not straight away actually, because eclipses always hide things in the beginning, but it's almost like you're stepping through to an idea, to communication, to a way of communicating that could transform everything. You're enlightened by this, either it's news or a thought, really, really full on. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Okay, Aries, I'm going to pull a few cards because don't forget in your weekly I do the tarot as well. So let's see, Aries, any other inspiration for my Aries? Okay, first card, we've got the Five of Swords. If somebody is trying to tangle with you, be deceptive with you, you will start to see it when Mercury goes direct. And you know what? We are not going to tolerate this crap from anyone. You know, I spent a lot of my life when I was younger tolerating this and making excuses for people who were Five of Swords. No, not anymore. And I strongly recommend that you don't either. If people with Five of Swords energy, it's just like they want to take, or they're jealous of your power, they want to knock you down. Anyway, they might be also jealous of your relationship. So keep those people out of your life in November, because you've got the Lovers here, and this is very symbolic of Mars going direct. You've got your passion back, you've got your desire back, you've got your passion for life back. Don't let any negative forces tear that down. In fact, they can't. Look at that, the Two of Cups. This is a month of love. This is a month of connection. This is a month of unity for you, Aries. Yeah. And the Fool. I know that traditionally the Fool isn't Aries, but I always see it as Aries because I relate so strongly to this card. We are leaping in again. We're being our Aries spirit, which is trusting and impulsive and spontaneous. Wow. Look at those cards. Incredible. Definitely keep this person out because you have such fabulous energy around you in November. Take care, gorgeous. Don't forget to come visit me on Instagram at Michele Knight, and my Celtic Cross is definitely up and running on michelleknight.com. A whole Celtic Cross reading, automated. And also there's an audio one as well. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.
michelleknight.com. I was a client of Michele Knight, so I knew all of the psychics and they'd read for me.
It's such a innovative and really useful organisation to have at your fingertips.
There are a lot of people who they have an idea of what a psychic reading is, they have an idea of, you know, what a psychic should and shouldn't do, and a lot of it is from centuries gone by, you know, the carnival sideshow, and Michele really has brought psychics into the modern world.
Michele Knight is a wonderful organisation to work for. It's a unique family, and that is readers, the customer service operators.
I know if I wanted to choose a reading, I know I wouldn't go to another company.
The ethics, the standard, the professionalism that we keep really is second to none.
To be honest, I've never really looked at another reader service because I don't think I need to.
When I finally got a job, I prayed that I will do well with all the tests that we go through. I was absolutely delighted.
Well, the process of being employed with Michele Knight wasn't an easy one, which always makes it more rewarding when you do actually pass the 4 test readings that you have to go through before you're accepted.
The interview process is actually reading for other people, reading for some of Michelle's staff as well. It's actually, you know, what they're looking for, specifics, so surname, relatives, their names. They're looking for what happened 2-3 years ago in detail.
To be sitting at home and then the phone rings and this beautiful distinctive voice, it's Michele Knight here, I'm ringing you for my test reading, is on the other end of the line, is scary. She really wants to know that her clients are getting validations.
You get a sense that everybody running it is on the ball.
The flexibility we get as readers, well, it's just great.
I do love the freedom of when I can work and when I can have a break.
Michele Knight family are amazing, really flexible, very supportive. It's like working for no other.
It's authentic, that's a big thing, it's authentic. She genuinely cares about her readers and about the people that we read for, so it's inclusive.
I love working for michelleknight.com. They're great people, it's a great energy there.
She really cares about her readers getting the best, and she really cares about the clients coming and walking away, you know, and feeling like they got what they came for.
Working with Michele Knight, I know that I've got professional backup, and I know that the clients are looked after very well as well.
Michelle's very involved with her readers personally. If you need information, you need anything from her, she will reply personally.
I just love being part of a unique team, one of the most unique companies that I've ever come across.
you.